All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the Dre Team, better than the A Team. I'm your host, Dravis, and I got some Outer Worlds 2 loaded up and ready to go. I've been doing a gameplay walkthrough series for the past few days now. This will be part 4. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. As always, it's very much appreciated. And before we actually start the stream, I want to say thank you, God, dear Heavenly Father, for giving me the opportunity to stream again to y'all. Hopefully you'll find some entertainment here, just something to distract you, or something to make your day just that much better. But anyway, again, thank you for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. You know what? I remember where we left off at now. And I apologize if I am disappointing anyone. I know I said I'd be streaming some Grounded 2, definitely, but due to time constraints in both my schedule and my buddy Reese Pieces 95, we'll be rescheduling that for later this week. And I also not entirely sure how long I have for this stream, so I didn't want to do the Warframe thing and try to finish up the storyline and then only get so far and then have to cut the stream. So I'll be saving that for Warframe Wednesday, or Wednesday Warframe Ground. And tomorrow should be doing some more of our Monday Night Battlefield. Again, I apologize for the shakeup. I know what I said earlier, and I apologize if anyone was looking forward to it. Sorry, the plans have changed slightly. But hopefully this right here will entertain you and just be that much better for now. And if you're a fan of Fallout New Vegas, this game would definitely be for you.
Lines treating you. Hear anything good?
Not terribly. My only field-bound compatriot is stationed in Golden Ridge. And all she repeats is endless military waddle.
I just don't get why we have to buy our own weapons from our own merchants. We got people who can filter us better here.
Maybe it's place. But anybody you got up there has got better
This game is, at least for me, it's heavily reminiscent of Fallout New Vegas in every way. A lot more than the first one was. Because I believe, I don't know.
Salutations once more.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison? Oh, sure. Got it right behind. No, I ain't got any fancy booze for our in-house drunkard. And if he wants to know if I do, he should come and ask me himself. If you were running a less than legal group, would you? Lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends and family else. If their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are.
The encampment had been raised. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. Unraveling the truth of things was anything but simple. Considering the circumstances and your nature as an outsider, I think you did well.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter, and I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind? Just trust me and go give it a look.
Salutations once more.
Yeah, you got a nice looking spot right here, don't you?
Anyone had asked me, I had to put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses. My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics. I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Yes. Yes, it was. I'd hoped to be proven wrong.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer
to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Speak to me outside if you will.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a protectorate subject directly from Bastion, middle of a protectorate building.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. We're all just vomitous with envy.
Alright, Tristan wants to meet us out here. Let's see what our buddy wants. I'm sure he's got some news for us. Maybe he'll finally be coming to the ship.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realized during our investigation I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together? I will keep to my convictions in any case. I understand. What instructions would you have me follow? My weight? You seem to have confused me for a lackadaisical... I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked... excellent. I hope our working relationship...
Fine. But if this uptight tin can swings that hammer anywhere near me, there's gonna be trouble. I was afraid of this.
Let us be off.
One thing for sure is I don't want to leave my buddy Niles just yet. Although he has been right by my side for quite a minute now. I'm sure he wouldn't mind a break. I don't know. Let's see about taking Inez's interest and out. See how that goes. Two opposing factions with me right in the middle. Where is he at? Is he upstairs or is he back here? No, he's back here. Yes, he's here.
Arbiter Rao, Agent Ibarra refers to this as, this unit is available to answer which member of the incognito would you like assessed. Arbiter Rao shows a ready commitment as if forced to choose between this under such this unit is...
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the shield, but it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate, there is no such thing as a non-combatant in a system under siege. If Arcadia faced famine, I would pick up a trowel, expecting my feelings aside. I shall not judge them. Owing.
That must be Matriarch's Mercy. Sure think a lot of their royal family, don't they? Can't still be charging!
Get it as soon as my robot got the arm of the law is long. I used to love taking the train across Dorado, seeing the market-side caverns, the silence, the desolate plains. But that's all in the past now.
Yeah.
Day 206.
I believe refugees attempted to take solace from the fighting here.
Condition.
I only hope they found peace in oblivion.
Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's Mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap! Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, Everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
Architect. I hope this does not turn back into an active war. This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
Malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Hello? Someone's there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot? But we don't have any means of... This is Factor Maytunier. Am I to understand you have...
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me. So, the Abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of... Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
Surely. Far be it from me to quit. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the Abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be I'll send word you're en route. But I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. We have a working hypothesis about who is... And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. No, it doesn't. Our suspect, one initiate, though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. An understandable... I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you...
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to not with tinges and flinders. Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack? The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, look, nice.
Consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at once.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Things have been a mite haywire.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the PAVED, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. Oh, no, I wouldn't frame it quite like that, of course. It's less what happened than who happened. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile Zeranium to collection points in space. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs, Europe. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alpha seized. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2, why she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence. I am so pleased. I'll be in my office. We're still in lockdown, so I suppose.
Apologies. This unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
an intellectually stimulating day.
Well, don't let me keep you. Inform me once you've spit-placated Alma.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the Varachnid's Calicity as slavering when it attacked? How much... No lectures, please.
I have nothing to say, unless you want to discuss the inverse of the Planck function.
Lovely day for
In which
differential
case, I'll talk your ear off.
Two exemplars, dead as Pythagoras. No
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars? Alva's been here for how many years?
Factors have a very honest scholar.
Just get her.
No reason to reason with you.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
You appear to present a low probability of risk. Please don't invalidate my calculation.
I have too much on my mind for idle American chit-chat.
Always account for standard deviation.
Glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function. I've got your numeral.
May circumstance, may all your endeavors add to the equation.
Every door around here is sealed while the lockdown is going on or whatever. Makes sense, I guess.
Always account for standard deviation.
May all your theories prove true. Please, keep your behavior within
We don't have to
acceptable
subside.
parameters.
We'll have consumers up to our brain cases.
And may the plan guide you. Resist before you injure someone.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. And who is that you brought with? Ah, an auntie's choice. And someone else. Could that be all this for me? Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. I expect few in the order know of you, but, well, I've kept to a role here that is purposely not. Between launches, I enjoyed serials, two-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buddy. For the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help. Oh, you sounded just like Buddy, striving his best to resemble Commander Zane. The similarity was uncanny. Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. Suppose that's an apt description. For years I've conducted the launch. I am a simple, unremarkable factotum. It's all a mistake, compounded by hearsay, miscommunication, and yes, that was terrible. I feel there was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing. Dear me, I wish I did, but... Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. If you need to hear me say it, appreciate your help, dear. May the plan favor us against long arms.
Investigator.
May circumstances proceed toward intended result. May circumstances proceed toward intended result. Patrol's back, I hear.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
Well, hello.
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier.
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention. Do not let my position fool you. All within the order are scienticians, and hence we see a recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal. Nothing conclusive.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear? I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered, a uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think? I expect the uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics.
I can speak to the coordinate. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look...
Part of me would like to tease you right now and say, you're not very good at cards, are you? All right. There.
I'll stay here and play for more time.
That Svoboda would have made a good arbiter, Oh, just a little jest. No, she struck me an over-officious buffoon.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you? Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely. Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually. Well, in my professional opinion, based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both. I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the the door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by works and operations, right? Always on about, well, that's careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Fall damage is a bitch. Oh shit. No, I don't want to use that one charm. Fall damage.
Doctor's been in there a while.
Investigate. May the plan guide you.
May all your always account for standard deviation.
It is difficult for me to tell how strange Alva's situation is relative to anything else within the Order. It all seems equally inexplicable.
Yes, suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonable. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board, we developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
Fix me up.
And my hammer.
You're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded. Uranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquiet. Of course. What's on your mind? Now that you mention it, yes. I recall. I must admit, I haven't given the not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15... You mean just after the attack occurred? I am... This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is in...
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
May all your theories prove true.
Always account for standard deviation.
were just talking.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios based.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only. You are far more capable than.
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. I am Marisol Delgado.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're. Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
Marisol's fine, thank you, dear. I arrived decades ago to lie low after a...
The rumors about your department. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at...
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for... I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda. I cannot be party to this.
A wise, good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol. This would be an ideal time to confess everything. Before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation. I appreciate your practicality. Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business. Best search her office.
Search away, Commander. I shall keep an eye on the weapon hand of our new compatriot.
Terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look. Space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors. Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an I propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? I have an old contact on Cloister I need to look up. Part of a small matter. Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it? Well, then.
I am Aisha. Hey, appreciate the comment and the view. Definitely will. Thank you for dropping by.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. Well, I recognize you've... May fate and fortune converge.
Try not to deviate from the norm. distract me from my more pressing instructions.
If they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better the other way around.
No reason to reason with you.
Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied. That's not making a final decision over what to prioritize. Auntie's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Auntie's forces at the new, more narrow front. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line. Our analysis shows us that Auntie's... However, there is a correct, unfortunate, and thus many unfortunately, Auntie's human soldiery wrapped in summary, many and varied. Alas, I lack the resources and time. I appreciate your input, though. Many, unfortunately, correct, and thus my dilemma.
Assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
Halt! Access to that area of this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel.
Has ever witnessed in a rare Auntie's Choice lab recording in our archive, which we acquired from a corporate.
If you're here to help, then you should be aware that we've all been placed on standby after that last attack.
Careful walk. Wait. The odds of your survival are directly inversely proportionate to your distance from this emplacement. Impressive. This situation is untenable. Prediction must have been quite favorable to inspire. I hope you aren't being transferred here, unless you enjoy the fine art of inventorying the...
Move on, Freelancer. I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel.
That Manosaur was at least 4 meters tall. Now probably closer to 6. Probably the biggest Manosaur that ever was.
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
I should do a study on...
Everyone is on edge since that last...
Nearby turtleberry plants to lay their eggs in the ripening purple berries. And I should add that the plants are, well...
Perhaps I should peruse Malkin's Immutable Mathematics again. I've only read it 4 times.
Now that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old... You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing. You mean... you want... Why, this is the greatest day of my life! The human gut is the most But... don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. Maybe you're right. The day and... Very well. Sometimes it... See you there!
I do not believe you have clearance to be here.
Planetary fauna was well adapted.
Look grim, Commander.
Not quite charged yet.
Your judgment has...
Help me end this fight on my...
My thanks and my hammer.
Not exactly like... Who there?
Shit.
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
Pissed in my pants!
Unleash my...
Recharging as fast as I can, Commander.
This what befalls enemies of the Sovereign!
Translate out.
there, Commander.
Still recharging. My aftermarket parts are prime. Back in business.
You have my... At the ready, Commander. Shall stand against them.
My claws always crack.
This is Chief Quigley, recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chin-wagging. Turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Hold your fire.
Your execution. Unleash my might upon them. Contract canceled.
Hunkery down!
Beg your patience. I'm not ready. Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
Rest tingling. Up.
My injuries are not superficial. You have my thanks and my hammer.
Ask for help, but help?
Your judgment has found you!
Need some help. Back in business.
Assist me, will you? My death would be a
Crabble blood! My blood always crabby.
You have my thanks.
feel like a rube believing all the aether-wave chatter about how quick we
That's a lot of casualties.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got...
we can do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? A what? Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for a job? Because I have neither... Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that? Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters. Seriously? You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long. Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my... Just so, lately my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. You cut down the number of issues. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways. Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only... My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbow. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docks work, and that should cut her billable hours in half. There's been a murder at one of our forts. Troopers accused. Problem is, I'm already short on medical special. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna... A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half... Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So, now you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember, so don't...
Even standing amidst the smoldering ruins of this outpost, the bleeding bot...
My insides, they're on... What's hotter than fire? They're on lava, they're on Planck plasma, they're on Clive...
What in the scrupulous name of profitable... Some kind... Don't suppose you're we need... Without them, they can't... As many as you can. And you dropped extra compression coils in pods from many... You're back. Well, it's...
How do you eat purpleberry crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box. Another promotion. Yes, I have earned it, haven't I? Okay, Massey. Goodbye, goodbye. Massey the 18th.
Someone's bucking for a promotion.
sir. I didn't know we hired any, but I'm glad to have you, especially after that last attack.
Why do they always hide?
Raring to go.
They're back! I'll make them popular friends with a smile! Weapons at the ready.
Ready to dispense judgment!
This war has wrought many terrors upon Golden Ridge. Cultists are one of the more insidious terrors.
Cowards! You never expected me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
Hostile ahead. What's the play, Command?
Grass back in business.
I require medical assistance.
I'll skin your faces off one by one if you don't let me out of here!
I do believe a cultist is attempting to kill us with her words.
Release me now, you traitors!
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two. Serves me right, trying to help those sorely lacking. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn. We are simply a group of enlightened individuals. The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of No, it does not. Perhaps there is. I have similar business at the N-ray range. These fools were only part of the Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on. Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
If you think remaining alone with this cultist is wise...
Well, what do we wait?
managed to make it out of this barrel!
Last time I heard someone in this much distress, they downed a whole bottle of liftoff on a dare.
Oh no, it's... no! There was uranium on my hands when why didn't I wash them first? No,
I've got a much better way to...
What?
Weapons prime! saw something, huh? She reminds me of the serial heroes I wanted to be just like when I was a kid. I'd tell her if I thought she'd appreciate it. That, anyway, she's
I can't believe I'm surrounded by idiots. So, they need to...
wonder which local flora and fauna this...
Just think of the bit. Don't think about foul, disgusting, odorous, vile.
You're stubborn. Up and at 'em! Swear you take more naps than a rat.
Even though I've nothing but disgust for your corporate overlords, at least the invasion stirred up some much-needed chaos in Arcadia.
Have I mentioned that I got no interest in your opinions of my overlords?
We can always talk about you then. Like how you were the victim of corporate greed and hubris.
Reckon I wasn't clear. I got no interest in your opinions about anything. Thank law, Fort Endurance still stands. We ought to check in.
Have a profitable day.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Back in business.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back. Then why?
And his choice is the best. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Well, if it isn't our favorite contractor.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
Even though I've nothing but disgust for your corporate overlords, at least the invasion stirred up some much-needed chaos in Arcadia.
Have I mentioned that I got no interest in your opinions of my overlords?
We can always talk about you then. Like how you were the victim of corporate greed and hubris.
Reckon I wasn't clear. I got no interest in your opinions about anything. That better not be what I think it is.
Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention? Murder? Ah, wonderful! I was hoping someone would... Sure, fine.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look Durbin sent you. Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumane. Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? Cute. Adorable, even. So, there are no other suspects, just Bardot. Yes, now, you're honest.
Thank law, Fort Endurance still stands. We ought to check in.
You, the getting go-getter. I'm offering deals so good. Welcome to We Know, and to show my gratitude. Welcome back to what?
Alright, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for the Outer Worlds 2 stream this evening. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning by, or for tuning in and stopping by. As always, it's very much appreciated. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, noon, morning, whatever time it is you're tuning in. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, or whatever, so that way you get notifications when we go live again. Well, the schedule is going to be a little off this week, so yeah, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, or whatever, get notifications. Next planned day is either tomorrow or Tuesday between like 6 to 7 Eastern, starting around those times, and they'll go for a little bit. See about doing some Battlefield or some Warframe. But thank you to everybody for tuning in. As always, it's very much appreciated. I've been Dravis, y'all been awesome. Remember, Jesus loves you. I'll catch you next time.